I'm going to talk today about the Bach Invention in A minor, number 13. The first thing to decide is what to do about the articulation with eighth notes. How quickly are you going to release? Popcorn, medium default, or slow staccato? If you play this at a practice tempo, the portato sounds fine. But if you play it at a performance tempo, that's too heavy. And of course that's flippant sounding. So what we need for the performance tempo is the medium staccato. A medium from the beginning. All right, my assignment for the student would be to go home and practice this in pulse with the articulation, the whole thing, the first week. Now, I expect it back very slowly, but the pulse unit for a piece like this would be 2 beats, not the whole measure, because there are so many measures with 16th notes for every single quarter note. And that's a lot of notes. So the first week, I would want it to sound like this. The second week, they will probably still be working on the notes. So I would say, let's lighten up beat 3 just a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know that I did a great job demonstrating that, but anyway, that's the idea. Now, when they get all that together, then it's time to talk about shaping. Shaping implies that you know where the phrases end, and I think there are only 3 here. It's very different from the Bach dances that have 4 measure phrases, a beginning, an ascent, climax, and an ending or a descent, as we find in most classical and romantic style pieces. Here we have 3 long phrases. Students have to be able to handle that. This is not the place to teach phrasing. I find that the phrases end where there is a defined cadence. Phrases end where there is a defined cadence, like this, like measure 6. There you go. I took a little bit too much time there, but that's the idea. And that happens also in measure 13 and at the very end. Those are the 3 ends of the phrases. And in my book, those cadences form the climaxes. Those cadences are the climax. So we're not doing this, we're doing this. It's a long ways to go for a student. And it's not always practical to do that. And it also may not be musical to do it that way. But that's in general what we're trying to do. But we may have this on the way. So what is this? Where do you get it? And how do you know? Well, I think the key to this one is studying the sequences, and I'm going to address that next week because I'm out of time.